Welcome to my channel. Today I've got McDonald's, the quadruplet stacked fish sandwich. I have the McRib, which is back, and Big Mac. We have fry sauce. I mix this together. That is ketchup and mayonnaise. And here I've got ranch sauce, just for dipping. And I have fries and my Dr. Pepper. Before we begin, I'd like to go ahead and bless the food. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Please bless it that it may nourish and strengthen our bodies. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Hey, let's go ahead and dig in. Let's start. Now I want to go ahead and start with the quadruplet fish sandwich. And this was created by Big Guy Appetite. And I'm going to see if I can tackle it. Okay, let's go ahead and... There you go. First bite for you. Okay, let's dip it in some ranch. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's get down to business. Mmm. 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 That was a huge bite. Oh my goodness, it's falling apart. Mmm. 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 Mm, mm, mm. That is amazing. Amazing, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm. I did it. I ate through the quadruplet fish sandwich. Oh, that was a mouthful. Mm, mm. The Big Mac. Mmm. 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 Mm, mm, mm. The McRib is back. This is a pork rib and has onions and pickles in it. And it's looks like barbecue sauce on it. Mm. Onions. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Well, you guys, I'm getting really full. So I'm gonna take one more bite, one last bite from this McRib, and then I'll be done. Mmm. 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 Awesome. Well, guys, I'd like to clear this out, clear out my table here so we can have our conversation about our motivating and inspiring person today. I'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back. Our inspiring and motivating person that decided to talk about today is President Russell M. Nelson. What an amazing, amazing person, inspirational and motivational. So President Russell M. Nelson Sr. is an American religious leader, and he's a retired surgeon. He is the 17th and current president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He is a living prophet today. He was a member of the 12 Apostles for 34 years. He was born September 9th, 1924, and he is 97 years old. He was born in Salt Lake City, Utah. He's married to Denzel White Nelson, who is deceased, and they had 10 children. He is currently married to Wendy Watson Nelson. Began his education at Ensign College and then continued on to University of Minnesota. His parents is Marion and Edna Nelson. He served in the United States Army unit in the Medical Corps as a captain during the Korean War. He attended the University of Utah for his undergraduate, and he did his residency and earned his PhD at the University of Minnesota. After 2 years in the military and continued training, he accepted a position as a professor at the University of Utah of Medicine. He spent 29 years in the field of cardiothoracic surgery. President Nelson graduated from high school at 16 years old and medical school at 22 years old. And he took his bride with him to the east, to the University of Minnesota, to continue medicine. He was a part of the team that developed an artificial heart-lung machine. President Nelson was the first to perform the operation west of the Mississippi in 1955. When he used the oxygenator, he designed to make Utah the third U.S. state to host successful open heart surgery. He performed 7,000 operations before his surgical career ended when he was called to serve as an apostle of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He is the most tender-hearted, loving, generous, kind, thoughtful, and caring grandfather. I'm grateful to be his granddaughter. That love is because he loves me, and that's from his granddaughter. The story is found in the Insights of a Prophet's Life, Russell M. Nelson. This story I wanted to share with you about is about Russell M. Nelson, what happened to him, and receiving revelation from God. And it's found in the Insights of a Prophet's Life of Russell M. Nelson. It talks about as follows. There was a patriarch, he went by the name of Brother Lyman, from southern Utah, that went up to Salt Lake City to meet up with Dr. Nelson. He was hoping that Dr. Nelson could help him. His examination showed that he suffered from two problems. One was the mitral stenosis valve and tricuspid valve regurgitation. They were two faulty valves that were causing health problems for Brother Lyman. It was the 1960s, and cardiac surgery was less than a decade old at that time. The mitral stenosis can be fixed, but the second of the problem cannot. Russell M. Nelson was a young physician at that time. He had only performed 73 heart operations. He had become a pioneer in the field. Dr. Nelson had performed only 8 surgeries on the mitral valve And the tricuspid valve, he was not familiar at all. Dr. Nelson declined to operate Brother Lyman. Dr. Nelson did not want to subject Brother Lyman to such a dangerous and high-risk surgery, as he felt that it would not solve the problem and it would not save his life. Brother Lyman left disappointed, but returned later that day to ask Dr. Nelson the second time if he could perform the surgery. And again, Dr. Nelson told him no. He did not want to perform the operation. Brother Lyman returned again for a third time with strong emotion. I have prayed for help, and I have been directed to you. The Lord will not reveal to me how to perform the operation of the second valve, but I know that He will reveal it to you. Brother Lyman tells Dr. Nelson, your mind is so prepared for this. If you will operate on me, the Lord will reveal to you on what to do. Please perform the operation that I need on me, and I will pray for help that you need. Later, Dr. Nelson, by then, was ordained an apostle. He explained, this great faith had a profound effect on me. So the date of the operation was set, May 24th, 1960. In the words of President Nelson, I prayed and got absolutely zero. As we opened Brother Lyman's chest, my resident, Dr. Pierce, looked at me and asked, what are you going to do for his tricuspid regurgitation? And I said, I don't know. I have no idea. They took care of the obstruction in the repairable mitral valve. Then they exposed the second valve and found it intact. He says, I could put my whole hand in his tricuspid valve. But that enlargement was a serious, unsolved, and seemingly insoluble challenge. It was while Dr. Nelson assessed this situation that he had a distinct impression. Reduce the circumference of the ring. His immediate thought was, I don't know how to do that. So he compared it to, if there was a pair of pants, I'd tighten the belt. But you can't put a belt on the heart, is what he thought. Then it goes on to explain, then a diagram appeared in his mind showing where to place the sutures to essentially do a series of tucks and pleats, reduce the circumference so that the valve tissue would cover the hole. It was roughly comparable to cinching worn by someone who has lost weight. This is what Dr. Nelson says. I still remember that mental image, complete with dotted lines where sutures should be placed. He exclaimed, he completed the repair on the tricuspid valve as it was diagrammed in his mind. As the surgical team tested the valve and concluded the procedure, Dr. Pierce said, no doubt speaking for everyone in the room, it's a miracle. Russell responded, it's an answer to a prayer. He knew exactly from whom the help came from. Dr. Nelson admitted, I had no idea what I was going to do as I began the operation. Today, there are all sorts of ways to reduce the circumference of the ring, but I had not experienced pure revelation like that surgically before. But that was pure revelation. I had that man's heart open, and if that revelation had not come, he would have died. Precisely as Brother Lyman had declared at the outset, it was Dr. Nelson's rare combination of knowledge and ability to receive inspiration that led to the surgical discovery and success. Brother Lyman lives many more years. It all began with the faith of a patient that inspired his surgeon to try. That is so inspiring when he talks about, in his own words, that miracle that happened to him because of the faith of his patient. He had a vision during the operation because he said a prayer. He prayed and prayed for help. And the diagram was drawn out in his mind of exactly where to operate and fix the problem. It was just as we heard. And I just want to say that just knowing that his prayers were answered is a testimony to me that God lives. God lives. He watches out for us. He answers prayers. We just have to ask him. But I just am so inspired by President Nelson, and he continues to receive revelation from God and guides and directs the children of men. He is a great man. He has the keys and the power to receive revelation from God. I am so inspired by him, but I hope this inspires you as much as it inspired me from a man of God. And that's President Russell M. Nelson. He continues to inspire to this day. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Thank you to my subscribers. I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed and you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can receive a notification when a new video is posted. Well, today I'm so excited I got to try the quadruple fish sandwich. And the McRib is back. For those of you who love the McRib, everything was so good. The Big Mac. And of course our fries. But I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Olfato. And I'll see you in the next video.